I didn't even put the champagne in it. Happy holidays and thanks for tuning in. I'm Megan Mitchell and I'm here in the Thrive Market Test Kitchen and I'm gonna show you 3 holiday sparkling wine cocktails. Because why not? Because it's the holidays and Thrive Market has sparkling wine and I wanna show you how to use them. But before I get started, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and when you subscribe, there'll be a little bell that pops up and I'll let you know every time there's a new prep school video. If you're wondering what Thrive Market is, it's an online market that sells organic and non-GMO products straight to your door, and they sell wine and sparkling wine. So come on now, it's the holidays. Let's order some sparkling wine. And we're starting with a Spumante Brut. The cocktail that I'm gonna start off with is an elderberry fizz. So I'm using Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur, and I'm also using elderberry. And you have to be elder to drink this, to enjoy this sort of thing. So it's just like a whole elder thing. I'm using elderberry syrup and I'm using elderberry crystals. Where can you buy elderberry crystals? Take a guess, folks. ThriveMarket.com/prepschool. So if you're like, Meg, I don't know where to find that, I just told you. And they're great. And they're really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna start by opening the sparkling wine. So I've been told that you twist the bottom. Can we open the next one with a saber? Great. So I'm gonna make this cocktail directly in my coupe. This is a champagne coupe. You want chilled sparkling wine. Fill this 3/4 full. Saint Germain, about a teaspoon. And this has a very floral flavor. It's kind of hard to replicate, it's delicious. And then a teaspoon of elderberry syrup. I sound so Midwest when I say syrup. Syrup. What is elderberry syrup? It helps with your immunity, helps with colds. So it's like knocking 2 birds out with 1 stone. Is that a saying? Or 2 stones with 1 bird? That's not right. So you get your cocktail and your immunity is covered. So, looking out. All right, 1 teaspoon. Whoop. It's gonna make it this beautiful ruby purple color. And I'm using Gaia herbs for the black elderberry syrup, and then I'm using Flora for the crystals. There's different brands on the site. I'm gonna use the back of this. Gently stir it together, just until the syrup dissolves. Okay, all right. And then I'm gonna top with some crystals. Let's see if I can get, that's not right. Maybe this guy? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the back of my spoon. Just a few sprinkles on top. And then I'm gonna garnish with a thyme sprig because red and green, holidays. So when you take a drink, as I'm about to do, you smell the thyme, which is very floral, which mimics the elderberry or the elderflower liqueur. It's light, it's slightly fruity, florally. I think it's a great way to start off your meal as an aperitif or end your meal as a digestif. So I hope you give it a try. 2 more recipes, I'm gonna show you how to make them. Cocktail number 2 is a blood orange spritz. It's my take on a bourbon sour or a pisco sour because I put egg white in it and it makes it nice and frothy. If you're scared to add egg white to your cocktail, get over it, man. It makes it creamy and frothy and it's delicious and it doesn't taste like eggs. So to get this started, I get to open another bottle of sparkling wine. And this time I'm using Bubbly. Oh man. Can you mouth it for me? This is a
Coupe de Verrières.
To my shaker, I have some ice in here. I'm gonna add the juice of 2 blood oranges, which are so pretty inside. All right. And I'm gonna add the juice of 1 small lemon. So this is a little bigger, so I'm gonna use only half of this guy. Okay. I have a citrus press, and I'm just using a little fine mesh strainer to catch any seeds or any pith or any, fruit, whatever. And I'm using blood oranges because it turns it this beautiful orange. See, look how pretty that juice is. It turns it this beautiful red color. But if you can't find blood oranges, you could use Cara Cara. You could even do navel. It's fine. But if you can find blood oranges, do it. And actually, citrus is at its peak during the winter months. You always think of citrus as summer, but it's a winter fruit. If you have a small lemon, use the whole thing. And the cocktail I made before, I said would be like an aperitif. It's a little bitter, a little floral. This one is more like I'd have it during my dinner. It's sweet. It's like a fun cocktail when you go out to dinner and you're like, ooh, I want a fancy cocktail. This is what I would go with. To my shaker, half full with ice. Add in my lemon and my blood orange juice. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of vodka, because I'm a boozy girl. And then 1 egg white. I know this seems weird, but you'll see it'll be nice and frothy and gorgeous. Just trying to see, like, where is that white gonna go? I don't want to get a yolk in here. Shake it up. And since I have delicate hands, I like to wrap mine in a towel. 1, if it spills, it goes into the towel, and 2, my hands don't freeze off, because you're gonna vigorously shake this for 1 minute. I feel like my girls are going. There's no way to shake without things moving around. Shake this up. I'm gonna show you how this comes together. I'm gonna pour it through the strainer into a champagne glass or a flute. That egg white is what makes it all foamy on top. Okay, the star of the show, my sparkling wine. Just top it off. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then finish with a sprig of mint. Okie dokie. This looks like a beautiful holiday drink. The red, the green, that nice foaminess from the egg white. I feel like I'm gonna have a mustache after I drink this. It's light, it's refreshing. The sparkling wine sweetens it up because the blood oranges and the lemon are a little bitter. It's like a nice, relaxing, delicious drink. Kind of reminds me of a pisco sour, but it's for holidays. I hope you make it. I have 1 more cocktail coming up. This cocktail starts with some charred grapefruit. So I have a nonstick skillet up to heat over medium-high. I cut my grapefruit in half. I'm just gonna put it cut side down in the hot skillet. And this will take a couple minutes. You just wanna get it nice and charred. And what this does, it makes it smoky. It gives it that nice charred flavor. It's just something different for a cocktail. Why not? It sounds bougie, so that's why I did it. That's why. Just stand over your grapefruits, wait for them to char. Do you know any good fruit jokes? I know a pair. That's what you're looking for. That's perfect. Let's go juice them. Charred grapefruit, I'm just gonna cut these in quarters because it's easier to juice that way. And if they're too hot, let them cool slightly. A cup or a measuring cup, whatever, a bowl, little strainer just to catch any of the seeds. And put this guy in and squeeze. So this makes about 1/4 cup. So take your champagne coupe, pour in your charred grapefruit juice, kind of like a Bellini. Uh-oh, here we go. Get to open another bottle of sparkling wine, and this time I'm using, that was your cue. Let's try it again. This time I'm using that was honestly with ease and poise and like a real lady. Okay, top it off with some sparkling wine. Do it to it. And then a few dashes of grapefruit bitters. And then to finish off, a sage leaf. Let me give this a try. I always hold these champagne coupes like this because I'm afraid I'm gonna spill it all over the place. So of the 3 cocktails, I would say this one is, thank you. Thank you a lot. Ding. I would say this would be the most bitter. It kind of reminds me of like an Aperol Spritz or a Campari. It has that bitter taste, but in like a really good way. And then I would say the elderberry is a little more fruity and floral. And then my blood orange would be the sweetest, a little foamy from the egg white. So if it depends what you're looking for, but I think there's a sparkling wine cocktail for you, whatever you're feeling. I hope you make these recipes. I hope you let me know if you do. And you can find all of the sparkling wine and all the products that I used at thrivemarket.com/prepschool. Happy holidays. Cheers, guys. Happy holidays, folks. Thanks for joining. Can I say that? But not like that.
Yes.
Great.